multimedia project which is called the Last Snowfall, and this is the team Icicle. So the Last Snowfall is a survival game set in the Himalayas where the player embodies a survivor of a plane crash. So this game will be playable on PC and will be compatible with the Oculus Rift technology.
The Last Snowfall was inspired by this event which happened in 1972. It's the Indies plane crash disaster. I saw this during my childhood. That's where I picked the idea when two men, they decided to go down and rescue others. They went up to extreme measures to survive. The Last Snowfall is a survivor game. So of course we have survivor mechanics, which are the core mechanics of the game. To support these mechanics, we have the environment mechanics. The environment is very hazardous. We chose the universe, the Himalayas. You will place natural obstacles like frozen lake, ice wall climbing. You have to do all of these physical activities.
So when we first started making the mechanics, we tried framing them first on paper using flow graphs, and after that we created an Excel simulator of the whole game system.
We had decided to introduce to the player the varying mechanics of the game one by one. We had done the pacing in an Excel sheet. So the first 10 minutes of the game will be linear. The player has to still be introduced to the mechanics one by one. And during the last 5 minutes, the player will have a bit of an open world to explore.
The art style that we decided upon was a realistic style, mainly because we wanted to give the player a visual experience, an immersive feeling.
I had to come up with concept arts, and it wasn't easy because I had to come up with something which was realistic, still unique. As you see, a CryEngine requires a certain quality of work. Though it has some default assets in them which we are not tentative to use it, but we, as our universe demands a lot of things, different elements like glaciers and crevices, so we focused on that to get the optimal thing. So for example, right now I'm working on a ZBrush file which is the cave, okay? So basically we start with the basic shape in 3ds Max, then I get that basic shape in ZBrush, I give it the details that it requires, and after that I have to take out all the maps and put the same model into 3ds Max, reducing the polygons.
So the approach I took was I created all my game systems and all my game mechanics through flow graphs, through custom made flow graphs that I created, and I encapsulated all the game mechanics in those flow graphs, which can be easily accessed by the designer as well and can be tweaked easily. Well, in this way basically we have implemented all our gameplay functions.